Hi everyone, welcome to my digital literacy autobiography. My earliest experiences with digital technology came from playing and learning from a game called RuneScape, which is a massive multiplayer online role-playing game, or an MMORPG. I actually started playing this game because when my parents got divorced and my dad got custody of me, my mom and my brother and I wanted a way that we could socialize and communicate with each other without being in person. So we all started playing this game, and my mom actually still plays until this very day. So here you can see in my earlier days of YouTube, I recorded myself chopping down trees and getting my woodcutting level up to 99. I remember in middle school playing typing games like these and being so ahead of a lot of my classmates because they weren't allowed to use technology in their homes or didn't have it. So I remember coming in and being forced to play games like this, or Mavis Beacon, or things that were trying to teach skills that were really important to know, but I was so far advanced and just didn't care for the way that they were trying to teach us digital literacy. So I didn't really pay attention in those instances, but I'm glad that my school had a program to teach the very basics to those kids who didn't really get the experience at home. So then, when computers started having webcams as standard and iCarly was really popular, I decided to start my own YouTube channel, which is where a lot of this footage is going to come from for this project, because it documents the very early learning process for my digital media experience. So as you can see, there's RuneScape videos, there's a Spine World video. I played a lot of that as a kid. There's a lot on here. Mostly it's me singing and doing what middle schoolers do, which was a lot back then. I also still very much consider myself a gamer. I do still play The Sims and Overwatch. I enjoy these both, and I think that especially The Sims has practicality to it, and there are lessons to be learned for maybe kids who are just starting to think about adult life and jobs and how to effectively maintain time and relationships. Overwatch is a little less about learning. Maybe hand-eye coordination and how to work as a team actually is a really good example of a lesson that you have to learn in Overwatch, because each hero has different capabilities and different powers, and you have to coordinate with your team to figure out the best combination so that you can win against the other team. So I'm playing a mode right now called Total Mayhem, which allows your abilities to regenerate faster. And my team is taking a point. We have a pretty good team composition. 2 healers, 2 tanks, and 2 DPS, which is basically they do a lot of damage per second. And that's Overwatch. I also use digital literacy as a part of my job because I intern in the study abroad office, and a big part of my responsibilities are to maintain our social media pages. As you can see here, I completed a live webcast with the study abroad office, and we answered questions from users all around the world. We had people in several different countries watch and tune into our live stream, which is really cool. And so in order to moderate this live stream, I had an iPad to my side, and I had to be proficient in Google Docs and Google Excel so that I could read the questions in real time and answer them on screen. I also use Photoshop a lot, which is important to me as a photographer and sometimes videographer, because it allows me to create content to put on the internet and be interactive and producing in my internet society. So in order to put content out that people can see, and like on my blog, I have to be proficient in programs like these to make the content the best it can be. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed my digital literacy autobiography.